Today we're going to show you how to install Tommy L Garage's custom mud flaps on my F30 BMW. Hey, this is Brian. Thanks for watching Kies Motorsports. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and check us out at kiesmotorsports.com. I love the F30, as many of you know, and recently, well, I guess like 2 years ago, I put spacers on it and I bumped out those tires to give me a little bit more poke. The only problem is now it shoots rocks down the side of my car, but my good friend Tommy over from Tommy L Garage, you should subscribe if you haven't done so already, makes custom mud flaps. So today, we're gonna show you how to protect your paint and install Tommy's mud flaps. So when you purchase your mud flaps, this is what is included in the kit. You have 2 of these mud flaps for the front and also 2 for the rear. Then Tommy gives you this little baggie of hardware, and this project will probably take you about 20 minutes or so to do the entire car. So it is super fast. So let's get started with the front flaps. So for this project, you're going to need something sharp. I like to use this pick tool right here. You're going to need a torque wrench. You're also going to need a way to get your lugs off for the rear. And you're going to need some kind of Phillips head screwdriver. So with that, let's get started. Now to get access to the front, you don't need to remove the wheel, but you do need to turn it. So at this time, you can hop in and I'm gonna turn it all the way to the left. Now the way to tell which side is which is you will see a logo on one of your mud flaps. The logo is going to face your tire. So this mud flap is going to go on the driver's side just like this. Now the installation is a breeze. All you need to do is remove this rivet and this rivet. So to do that, you just take your pick tool, you push in the middle, and then the outside will pop out just like that. And then do the same with the bottom one. You push in that middle pin and it's gonna fall out into the ground, so you don't have to worry about it or anything. Okay, and take the second one and you're done with those. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take 2 of the rivets that Tommy provides in the kit. You're gonna line it up. Okay, and then what I like to do is just push it in with the end of my driver or my pick tool in this example. So it's going to sit just like that. Now you'll notice that we start in the middle. We do not start at the top or it's not gonna line up. So this way, when I swing this down, this one's going to line up and then a screw goes in the bottom. So same thing, take your new little plastic rivet here, pop it through here, everything will line up perfect. Then what you're gonna do is take one of the screws that Tommy includes and you're just gonna screw that gently into your fender liner. So here's a shot of everything installed, and as you can see, I do have a little poke, especially down here at the bottom, but all of the road debris is just gonna hit the mud flap and fall down instead of shooting along the side of my car, causing damage. Now onto the back. Now, as you can see for the back, we do need a jack. I'm not sure if I mentioned that earlier. I like to use this ESCO jack. It is amazing. So anyway, what you wanna do is just get the tire high enough off the ground to where you can remove the rim. Now on the rear flaps, again, the logo is going to face the tire. Tommy makes these nice little guidelines. I'm just gonna take this tape off, but there's a guideline up here at the top, and there's also a little corner at the bottom. So basically what you do is you line up the corner with the bottom, and then you line up the top, and then all you need to do is just push your finger in, and then we're gonna take a Phillips head screw, we're gonna put it right into the liner. Then you can lift your finger off. Just double check everything is still positioned where you want it to be. And then put the second screw up here at the top. Okay, and that's it. Now the cool thing about Tommy's design is if you think it's sticking out a little bit too much, all you need to do is slide it in. This isn't an exact science, this is more personal preference, but the way that Tommy lines it up guarantees that it's going to be the same on the driver's side as the passenger. So I am perfectly content with this. So let's put the wheel back on and check out how it looks. So now that the wheel is back on and torqued down, you can see where this mud flap sits. So without the wheel, it looks like it sticks out way too far. But once you put the wheel on, you can see that you have nice protection Whether you're trying to not shoot rocks at the guy behind you, or maybe you have side skirt extensions over here or a diffuser, and you don't want to constantly be shooting rocks at it. So overall, this is extremely simple to do. As you just saw, it looks great and it has function. So once you've done that, all you need to do is rinse and repeat and do the other side. So once again, this is Brian. Thanks so much for watching Kies Motorsports. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up, make sure to subscribe, and check us out at KiesMotorsports.com. Also, be sure to subscribe to Tommy L Garage. We're gonna have a link down below. Lastly, if you're interested in a set of these mud flaps for your car, be sure to see the links down in the description. Once again, my name is Brian. Thanks for watching and have a great day.